Alrighty. Hi, I'm Cheneal Benne, and this year I was interning at Genrus, freelance, but we cover multiple different areas. This is my first year as a Nex-Gen intern. I graduated Pike Valley in 2019. I do have my Associates of Art from Cloud County Community College. That's a degree that I got from classes in high school and transferring back from McPherson College, which I'm currently about to go into my third year at. And I double major in graphic design and art education. So starting at Genrus this summer, it was about 2 weeks after I got out of my second year at Mac, and I got a text and it said, "What are you doing this summer?" And so little did I know that this would start a web design internship that I learned a lot about. So when I got there this summer, we had 5 people in our office, including me. We had the four main people, and over the summer, we grew a lot. So we had 3 interns, and we had 3 new full-time people join us. So this picture is our whole office, and we fit in about half of this room office. And there are several things that I learned, and the camera's blocking it, so I'm gonna be looking at this. So the first step I had to do was learn how to use WordPress. And let me tell you, there's a lot of things about web design that I hadn't even thought about at all. And that includes like making updates constantly. There's several clients that constantly needed updates. Like you change one thing and then they're like, now I need this, now I need this, now I need this. So you have to be kind of patient with them and make sure that you do it correctly so you don't have to do it again. And I learned how to write a CMS, which is a content management system. And you give those to your clients so that when they want to update something, like say they want to add a new page or something and they want control of this. So you have to tell them how to do it, what logins to use, and just so that they don't mess with the theme and the overall how the website looks. And then I also learned how to write an SEO. An SEO, for those of you who don't know, which is probably everyone because I didn't, an SEO is how when you Google something and the right sites pop up, that's what I was learning how to create. And that is probably one of the most probably important things that I learned over this internship. I also learned how to troubleshoot problems. We had challenges launching websites, figuring out why different themes weren't working how they were supposed to, and also why things were coming up slow and all that. And I also learned how to talk to clients. So yeah, like I said, you have to be patient with clients because sometimes clients don't necessarily understand the limitations that web design has. or like WordPress has, or what a theme has limitations on. But you have to talk to clients, discuss how you can do what they want in a way that is possible. And I also worked a little bit in actually designing new websites within the last couple of weeks of this internship. And none of them have been launched yet, but I had help creating the foundations of a couple new websites. And I also learned how to launch a website, which, let me tell you, it's very hard because we had to transfer the host site to a different host site, and this ended up being what you would think would be an hour-long thing. Turned out to be a week. I kid you not. It turned out to be a week. I was calling different people. I was on chats with the server people. I was on the phone with a third-party person trying to get this website up. And I'm not sharing the websites due to client privilege, but it was definitely a lot, and I definitely learned a lot, and I'm grateful for the experience. Some projects and activities that I was a part of. One was Ladies' Night, and I, along with my fellow intern, kind of ran this Ladies' Night. It was in conjunction with another local business, and it's just our part of it, we created new t-shirts. We they designed their own t-shirts. And like I said, Generous Freelance covers a lot of different things. I only worked with mainly web design, but we cover economic development. Little Hometown Shirt is our t-shirt department. We also have 314 Design, which is the graphic design department, and I'm pretty sure there's other things that I'm forgetting right now, but this was one of the really fun ones where my fellow intern helped print the shirts, and I was helping sell the second sale stuff, merchandise. This parade float was for the Jewel County Community Foundation, and I was helping my coworker up there, Kyra, with designing the float signs, and that took a few experimental tries because we were doing it by hand. And so one of the really, really fun things that we did this summer was the internship, as as Generous likes to call it. So all 10 of us went to Lindsborg. I finally learned how to actually say it, and Lindsborg. And we also went to Salina, and we learned about, like I said, we're part of economic development, and we learned a lot about like the Airbnbs in Lindsborg, and we learned about Dala horses. In one of those pictures you can see we listened to a couple speakers talk about what they're doing for networking and social media presence, and just overall making people know about what they're doing in Lindsborg. And then we also had the opportunity to go to Salina and the local attractions like the theater. It's there. I was like, I'm blanking. And so we got to go on a tour there, see the green room, go up on stage, and it was a really cool experience there. So some of my main takeaways was learning how to collaborate. So when I was in high school, I was very used to doing things on my own and learning, teaching myself. And so this internship helped me learn how to learn from others and share ideas that with other team members. I learned a lot of new aspects of the field of just simply web design, not necessarily even graphic design as a whole. Little things that I had never considered are huge and make very impactful websites. And I learned that I'm on the right track and I do want to delve deeper into graphic design. And I also learned that it's okay to experiment and take initiative and be confident in choices. I mean, it may not work the first time, but it's okay. And one of the best advice that they gave me during the employee evaluations was, you're doing great, but we need you to be more confident with your choices, and and it made me realize that they did trust me to do my own thing. And I really want to thank Nex-Gen and Gen Russ for the summer and all that entailed. Thank you.